Solomon Real Estate, and I'm here with John Farrell with U.S. Bank. Welcome, John.
Hello everyone, John Farrell, U.S. Bank. Thanks for having me, Rachel.
Great. So the reason I brought John in today was because I'm getting a lot of questions from my clients right now if it's a good time to jump into the market. They want to know whether they should wait or if they should buy now. So I brought in the expert, John Farrell. Walk us through it.
You know, it's funny you ask that because that's probably one of my clients texting me right now. Is it a good time to buy or not? So yeah, that's probably the question I'm getting a lot of currently, of whether or not it's a good time to buy. And what I do with every one of my clients is I use the cost of waiting calculator with them, which is a PDF document that I send out. But basically, in a nutshell, what it shows, Rachel, is it'll have the current market over here, and we're using $1,250,000 purchase price as an example, with a client that is putting down 20%. So a client putting down 20% right now will have a loan amount of $1 million. And we're going to use a 10-1 arm right now. That's the most competitive rate for the longest period of time. That's currently at 3.625. So as you'll see, the principal and interest payment on a 3.625 rate on $1 million loan is $45.60. Now that does not include taxes and insurance, but that's a good current example right now. Then we come over here and we use a 10% correction in the real estate market. So with a 10% correction on that original home at $1,250,000, that new purchase price is $1,125,000. They're financing $900,000. The one thing that I'm changing here though is an increase in rates, and I think that's good to put in here because we don't know where interest rates are going to go. So I'm using a 4.625 rate, and as you'll see, the principal and interest payment is still higher than if the client were to buy now. And the difference in down payment between these is about 25 grand. So it's a simple mathematical like spreadsheet that gives the client a better idea and you know, answers a lot more questions to their concerns.
Great. So in conclusion, John, a client comes to you and asks, should I wait to buy or should I buy now? What do you recommend?
As I always say, in any market, up, down, sideways, there's great buys and there's terrible buys. It's all about working with the right professional.
Great. Thank you so much for having us, and we'll see you next time.